Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. So first pair which I have for upcoming week is AUDCAD, and what we can see here on the weekly chart is that we have very strong momentum right now. Price is pushing up. There was small stop here. We also have EMA crossover on the weekly chart, and also our trend line was broken. So this might be interesting. That price might change trend and might continue to go up again higher or to this previous tops. Okay, so you see previously when we had the EMA crossover and the trendline breakout, price went up, make this weekly long 1 to 3 and continue to go up also. So maybe this will be the same scenario here. Okay, so this is interesting. If we start to find levels for this price, we will see that price already hit area of the resistance. We also can find the next area up here, and of course the next one is on the previous tops. Okay, so we have it there. Like I said, trend line was broken. If you want to find area of the support, it will be here, close to the 36 EMA. Also, you see this whole zone here, and this is where we can expect, for example, retracement if price would like to make bigger retracement, because we can have smaller retracements only to the 12 EMA and to the support which is in between here. And then price might continue to go up again. So this will be interesting what price decide to do. This is our highest point, so we can just adjust the lines on the daily chart. So we have it here, we have it here. We have this trend line on the daily time frame. So this, or we can also draw trend line with different angle closer to the 36 EMA like that. Also, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. So we have it here. So what we do right now, we wait for the retracement back to the 36 EMA, back to the trend line. We wait for the long 1 to 3, and then we try to go long by target, of course, resistance. Whenever price breaks daily trend line here, we know where is our target here. Okay. So this is option for the swing traders. Day traders can look for intraday scenarios. This is our 4-hour chart 1 to 3 right now. So we can, after breakout of this line, we can look for the lower time frame entries to target this resistance. So if we go to 1-hour chart right now, this is the line on the 1-hour time frame. So of course, or we wait for the 1-hour chart 1 to 3 here to go long, or we can also go to the 15-minute chart, for example. And whenever price starts to break this line, we'll create higher highs, higher lows, maybe with the trend line here as a confirmation. This is option to go long, target resistance. If we would like to trade against main direction to target the daily levels, at least we need to look for a trend line breakout on the 4-hour time frame. For me right now, this would be our trend line. So ideally, breakout of this line and then short scenarios. So because we have this trend line on the 4-hour time frame, price also can create a deeper retracement to this level and then bounce and make continuation. Okay, so pay attention for this. Definitely, if you want to trade with the main direction, buy scenarios are here. Okay. CADCHF, another pair, and what we have on the weekly, very strong down move. Price started to range right now. So or we will have range and then bigger retracements, or we have range and continuation. Yes, in this down move. So if we look for the area of the support and resistance, we will find those levels, okay, because this is range to be more visible on the lower time frames, and the strong area of the resistance on the weekly is here, and the support zone is down here on those spikes. So like I said, yes, if price retrace here to 36 resistance, then we will see. We also have trend line here. So those are the levels where price might go, react, and make continuation by making this weekly short 1, 2, 3, yes, and continuation. Whenever price breaks this, we can go up. But right now it's too early to say. Let's go to lower time frames to see what is going on here. And we see that we have this range here. If we draw trend line on the daily chart, we will see that price is, breaking this trend line right now. There is no EMA crossover yet on the daily chart, and we have those spikes here. So if we go to 4-hour chart, we also see, if I zoom out, you will zoom out, we will see this range clearly. We had possible scenario to go long here, and we didn't have signal. Price did make false breakout and then went down again. So what we have right now, we can just delete this line, and now I would just wait for breakout. Okay, I'm more interested to see confirmation that price might to go. So because price is not making higher highs on the 4-hour chart, so even if you get retracement, you will get 4-hour chart 1 to 3, but without higher highs, of course, after trendline breakout, like you said. Yes. So if you are aggressive, you can try to take this with tiny risk because trendline was broken. But again, this might be range, so price might create setup, will go up a little bit or retest the resistance, and then might drop again. So you have to pay attention for this setup if you want to trade right now. Otherwise, you have to wait for confirmation. So you need to wait for breakouts, new higher high, higher low, and then you trade against the weekly chart, but also daily might be in your favor with the EMA crossover. So we might to have this up move. And if price will break this trend line, we can look for short scenarios definitely and try to target previous bottoms. Okay, so on the CADCHF, this is how I see this. Euro dollar still around the same zone. We had situation that last time price broke this, resistance, like we said, but there was no continuation. Price started to range, so you see that we had this breakout, very nice opportunity. So lower time frame entries, long scenarios were okay, but the problem with this pair was that price didn't continue but started to range here. Okay, so we have another range like you had previously, but we also said that this whole zone here, it's still resistance area. Yes, we said that we have resistance here, we have resistance higher. So we are still around the resistance. Levels are still the same. After breakout, we can go long definitely. And now price is, we can just adjust the line here and we wait, and we will do exactly the same like last time, or we wait for breakout of this area, and if price gain momentum, perfect, or we wait for the retracement and we try to go long. So you can wait for the retracement to the 36, go long, target this is our trend line. Okay, this is our trend line, or lower time frame entries, short scenarios here, target 36 because we have resistance, so we can expect some bigger retracement maybe. So if we go to 4-hour chart, we will see that 4-hour chart trend line was broken, and on the 1-hour time frame, setup is in making right now. Okay, but this is aggressive scenario because you still don't have confirmation on the 4-hour chart with the EMA crossovers. You see 12 is still above the 36, and we have just this spike. So this is early entry. This is what I want to say about this. You see that we have this. So this will be your early entry. Like I said, this is aggressive, so you have to lower your risk, but this is okay to try. If you want to have confirmation, at least from the 4-hour chart, ideally you want to get another setup, new lower low, lower high, and then of course look for short scenarios, because if you get another setup, there is big chance that you will also get crossover of the EMAs on the 4-hour chart. So this gives you extra confirmation that price might to go down. This is our area of the support, and this will be maybe with the 36 EMA later on. This even here, if you pay attention for the daily chart. So this is your goal if you trade against main direction. If not, you wait for the retracement, and whenever price starts to go up, you buy. And of course, intraday traders, if this is false breakout, yes, because we can have signal higher low and price might to go up. If this happens, let me just, and you have this trend line, after this trend line breakout, you can still pay attention for long scenarios and target this, because you will be trading with the daily momentum, daily trend. Okay, so this is euro dollar. Euro yen. Weekly chart is pointing up. We have weekly long 1 to 3 with the spikes here. The next, of course, resistance, in case if price would like to go up from the weekly perspective, is on the previous tops. So we have possible 600 pips move. If we look for trend line, no, this trend line was broken right now. This is in making. We don't have confirmation yet because we have two spikes. So let's go to the daily chart because we will have more details there. Okay, but the weekly chart is still pointing up because higher highs, higher lows, trying to push up right now, but we don't have confirmation yet if price continues to go up or we'll have this deeper and bigger retracement. Okay, so if we go to daily chart, we have more details. Like I said, we have this support zone. We also have this resistance here. So we are a little bit in the range right now. The thing is that we are still around the 36 EMA and price is reaching resistance, and it seems that price might bounce around this area and make continuation maybe to this area of the support. If this resistance is broken, then we can try to go long and try to even target this area, because this might be moved from the weekly perspective. So if I zoom out a little bit, let's try to look for another levels just in case. So this is another level for price to stop if we have this continuation. And the next area of the support, if this is broken, we can try to find here more or less. So we see that it's something like that. Yeah. So we have the levels. We go to 4-hour chart, and now again, if you are, this will be more or less for the day traders right now situations, because you have those spikes, but you see that those highs are higher. So this will be interesting if we have, possible up move, but we can have situation that we are right now we are in this wedge. So what you can do for intraday trading, you can look for buy scenarios, and then if price breaks this, you look for buy opportunities to target the previous top first, and then you have the next levels. In case if price breaks this, maybe you will get down move to this area. So the target is quite nice. It's 300 pips. So it's worth to try. In between of this, we have, because we have support here, as you pay attention to this, and we also have a little bit of the support down here. So this is another level to monitor just in case if price decide to stop. So right now, I would wait for breakouts of those two zones, and then, but this is for only day traders, scalpers. Yes, there is nothing to do swing here. Breakout of this, target resistance 100 pips. Breakout of that, target 85, 90. But generally, bigger perspective is quite interesting. And still, short scenarios are with the daily momentum. Yeah. So this is what we have on the euro yen. We go to GBPCAD. GBPCAD, you see, last time we said about the short scenarios against, okay, or I think also long scenarios after retracement. We didn't get long scenarios to go on the 4-hour time frame to go long, but we had a short scenario against main direction. Yeah, so you see that we had this setup here. Yes, this is exactly what we had. Entry here, stop loss above around 50 pips. Target this trend line, like we said, 180. So price went quite nicely, and then we had this huge, strong reaction. So let's go to higher time frames to see what is going on here. It's still up on the weekly chart. It can continue still to this level. But it might also create like a lower high after retesting already this, and we'll have this deeper retracement, maybe to this level, and then some reactions, or price simply continue to go down. So if we go to daily chart, daily is still pointing up. We have this trend line, okay, and now this daily 1 to 3 is in making. So we have this daily 1 to 3. And also we can draw it like this, maybe, like so. So you have like a daily 1 to 3 with this wedge here. Okay, so the best way is to just simply get breakouts of these two areas, and then of course we can try to buy here and try to sell here. If we try to sell, we have next level of the support, which is a little bit higher here. So we have this level. Or if you are a scalper, day trader, you have this strong line on the daily. If price decide to go up, you can try to trade in this area. This is 140 pips possible scenario. No, we don't have prices not exactly touching this area. I think so. We can, because this is daily line, so that's why it's not. But we have it here. So how you can approach this as a day trader? Because day trader, you also have this trend line in between, so you have to pay attention to this. After trend line breakout here, okay, whenever price starts to break this, you will see it pushing up. You can try to look for buy scenarios, target this, because it's important from the 1 hour chart perspective, but from the 4 hour chart perspective, you can easily target this zone. Okay, so that's why, like you said, and if price, for example, continue to go up, and you see that price is here, it's not breaking, here you can sell. Also here you can sell, but this level is better because it's coming from the higher time frame, so it's stronger than this one right now. Okay, but we still have to pay attention for this zone if we want to go long. So this is for the day traders right now. Okay, in this area, if you want to wait for cleaner confirmation, you have to be out from this range. And gold, we said about the long scenarios or short scenarios. Long scenarios happened, but like euro dollar, we didn't have momentum for continuation. So if we look for the 1 hour chart, we had this breakout, but this whole price action was a little bit funny. We had this break, retracement to the 12, then price started to range. You see, we had those spikes, then again price went up. Again we had spikes. So very we have chaos here. Yes, it's very chaotic price action on gold. Of course, if we have breakout, we can try. Yes, because we don't know the future, guys. Yes, so you have breakout, you see this, you try to go long. Okay, because price also can, get momentum and just make the setup and follow this to the next resistance. Yes, but this happens. So if you try this and you see, okay, I have losing trade, and then you see that price is struggling, at this point you don't have any more clean directions. So what you have to do, you draw this, you wait for breakouts, then you have breakout, you wait for the retracement never happened. Yes, because price broke 36, then it went up immediately. So again, you don't have clean direction. Yeah, so you start to say, okay, I don't have clean direction, I stay away from this pair. Yes, and then you wait. Yes, so that's why patience is so important. Yes, if you pay attention, for example, to this price action, you see that price, it's making false breakouts, but you see it's ranging, but it's pushing. Yeah, you have completely different situation. Price is climbing. Okay, and here it's not climbing anymore. Yes, it's simply started to going up and downs, up and downs. So you just stay away. Okay. So what we have on gold this area of the resistance where we can still go. We can delete this because it's no longer necessary. So we have levels. So like you said, it still can continue to go up to this. Who knows how? Or we'll get this bigger retracement where to this trend line, to the support level, to the 36. So if you have like a long daily 1 to 3 to this zone, you can still continue to buy, target this or target that, or you trade with against main direction right now. And against main direction, you have now trend line was broken. Okay, or even if we draw it like this, trend line was broken. But again, it's tricky situation like we had on the euro dollar. So we see that we also have a lot of support here. So what we would like to see is to get breakout of this support, and then you try to sell this against main direction. Or you can still use information that we are still in the uptrend, and you can look for buy scenarios after breakout of this trend line here. So this is what can happen. Yes, so you can try to go long and of course target resistance, target this, but go with low risk. Why? Because you remember what happens previously. So not exactly price might to go up, but long scenarios are still okay because no weekly chart is pointing up, daily chart is pointing up, 4-hour chart is still pointing up. So you will be trading with the main direction. Okay, if this is broken, short scenarios and retracement to this zone. So guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it, and hear you soon. Bye.